I am 64 years old. I've seen a lot change in this world. I've seen cities rise where there was once only dust. I've seen strong men become nothing but memories. I've seen promises vanish into the wind. Today, I speak slowly, not out of weakness, but because I've learned that words have weight. And some truths need to fall upon the heart gently. For a long time, I thought I had plenty of time. Time to work more. Time to fix mistakes. Time to say what I felt. But time taught me the hard way. It doesn't ask for permission, and it never gives anything back. I learned this after many losses. And that is why I'm here, talking to you. Not to lament, but to warn you. Do not waste your time. When I was younger, I learned that a strong man doesn't complain. A strong man endures. A strong man works and keeps his mouth shut. On the ranch, nobody taught us how to talk about feelings. We learned how to ride horses, fix fences, and get up early. Crying wasn't part of the job. I grew up that way, thinking that silence was a sign of character, that speaking little made a man respected. But that silence began to create a distance. Small at first, then too wide to cross. I would come home tired, covered in dust, my head full of bills and problems. I'd sit, eat in silence, and go to sleep. I thought that was what it meant to take care of my family. Today, I know. It was only surviving. True strength isn't staying silent. Strength is saying, I'm here. Strength is listening when you feel like walking away. But I learned that too late. I worked my whole life thinking I was building something great. A ranch, land, respect. And I did build it. But I left a lot behind. I used to say, it's for them. It's to give them a better future. I just didn't realize that the present was passing us by. I missed birthdays. I missed simple conversations. I missed laughs that never came back. The work never ends. But childhood ends. Parents grow old. Children grow up. Today the ranch is quiet. And I would give anything to hear those voices one more time. The first loss didn't come with a warning. It came on an ordinary day. A quick goodbye. A "we'll talk later." That later never arrived. I stood there, staring at nothing, trying to understand how something so important could end so fast. It was then that I felt, for the first time, the weight of regret. But even so, I didn't change. We tend to think that pain teaches us the first time around. It doesn't always. Sometimes, it just hurts. Pride. That was one of the hardest horses to break in my life. I grew up hearing that a real man doesn't back down. That apologizing is a sign of weakness. That swallowing your tears is part of the struggle. And I believed that for many years. How many times I knew I was wrong, but I chose to stay quiet. How many times a simple conversation would have avoided a breakup, a drifting apart, a silence that lasted too long. I confused respect with hardness. I confused authority with coldness. And I thought having the last word made me bigger. In reality, it only made me lonelier. Pride doesn't scream. It whispers. You're right. Don't back down. Let time handle it. But time doesn't handle it when the heart is closed. Today I know that asking for forgiveness doesn't diminish a man. Asking for forgiveness sets you free. It frees the one who asks, and the one who hears it. If I had swallowed less pride and opened my heart more, maybe some people would still be sitting at the table with me. But that lesson, it came late. One day you wake up, and you realize the house has become too big. Footsteps echo in the hallway. The chair rocks alone on the porch. The radio plays, but it doesn't fill the void. In the beginning, I told myself it was just a matter of habit. That soon I'd get used to the silence. It was a lie. Too much silence isn't rest. It's absence. Every corner of the house held a memory. A laugh that wouldn't return. An argument that was never resolved. A conversation that was left for later. I'd sit with a mug of coffee in my hand and watch the day go by. The sun rose. The sun set. And nothing changed. It was then I understood that we spend our whole lives trying to fill the house with things, when what we really miss are people. No object replaces a presence. No achievement replaces a hug. No ranch, no matter how large, can warm a lonely heart. The house became big, because I let the love become too small. At night, when everything goes quiet, the mind starts to collect its debts. I would lie down, close my eyes, and the memories would come. Words I should have said. Actions I could have taken. Moments where I chose work, pride, or exhaustion, instead of staying. The past doesn't ask for permission. It enters without knocking. I would relive entire scenes, trying to change the ending. But the ending never changed. We think time erases things. It doesn't. It only teaches us how to live with them. Every night was a conversation with myself. And I lost almost everyone. It was during those nights that I understood the greatest weight in life isn't what we did wrong. It's what we failed to do. And that weight doesn't show up when we are young. It arrives when the silence grows and the excuses run out. When everything felt too heavy, it was faith that held me up. Not that pretty faith, made of rehearsed words, but the simple faith of a tired old man. I would sit, bow my head, and say, "Lord, help me understand." I didn't ask to go back in time. I knew that wasn't possible. I asked for peace. I asked for the strength to accept. I asked for wisdom so my heart wouldn't harden even more. Faith didn't erase my losses, but it taught me to live with them. It showed me there was still a purpose in being here. That my story, even full of flaws, could still serve as a warning. That's when I decided to speak. Even if my voice trembled. Even if it hurt. At the end of the road, very little matters. It's not the size of the land. It's not the money tucked away. It's not the respect that comes from fear. What matters are the names you call with affection. The hands you held. The times you were truly present. I spent too much time trying to be an admired man, when I should have been an accessible man. Life doesn't demand productivity at the end. It demands presence. And that bill comes due for everyone. If I could go back, I'd sit at the table more often. I'd turn off the radio. I'd leave work earlier. I'd listen without interrupting. I'd hug without rushing. I'd say, "I love you," for no reason at all. I wouldn't wait for the right moment, because the right moment never comes. Life happens in the now, and the now passes quickly. Today, I don't speak as someone who knows everything. I speak as someone who made many mistakes. Don't waste your time. Don't wait until you lose something to learn. Love now. Be there now. Speak now. Because one day, you too will look at the horizon in silence. And all that will remain is what you did while there was still time. If you've made it this far, sit with me for a moment. Imagine the sun setting behind the mountains, the wind passing slowly through the ranch, and this good silence, which doesn't weigh you down, it only calms you. Perhaps some part of this story touched you. Perhaps it reminded you of someone. Or perhaps it made you think of something you've been putting off. If so, then this talk was already worth it. Life is still happening. While there is breath, there is time. While the heart beats, there is still a chance to love better, listen more, and be closer. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the channel. Here, every story is told with stillness, truth, and heart, like a good conversation at the end of the day. And tell me in the comments, what has life already taught you? Or what is it that you don't want to put off anymore starting today? I read every word, and perhaps, in the next story, it will be your lesson that helps someone else. Until next time, may God go with you on the road, and may you never forget, time is too precious to be wasted.